So today I'm actually going to be showing you guys a product that I picked up probably about a month ago, but I haven't had the chance. My lips are dry. Chopstick. But this is a product that I picked up about a month ago, but I haven't had the chance to use it, so I'm going to show it to you guys. I did not get a lot of footage of me actually like using the product itself, and I didn't feel like actually having to bring the camera in and making sure y'all ain't seeing all my good stuff going on, and my camera kept getting foggy, so I decided to just cut that completely out. Save it. Just save it for later. Right. So I'm just going to pretty much just review this product line and tell you guys how I feel about it. So the product that I picked up is by Mizani, and this is their natural line, and this is their true textures line. So it's for like coils, curlies, waves, girls that are natural. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a descendant of African, you know, you don't have to be African American to use this. It's just if you have natural hair, this is more geared towards us curly hair girls. Okay, so I ended up getting the shampoo, the conditioner, the replenishing, like I think it's like the replenishing mask. I got the texture coils, waves. I want to say this is like this is the jelly, and it's really gelatin inside. It's kind of crazy. And on top of that, I also picked up the refreshener coconut milk, which I was telling you about earlier that I wasn't able to try this out because I was focused. There we go. Because I was actually doing a style, so I wasn't rocking my natural curls. Every time I make a video, somebody wants to call me. You want to stop ringing? What? So my first instinct on washing my hair with this shampoo is that I love it. It lathered really well, which if you're like me, I love anything that lathers because you know, I feel like it's really getting down in the scalp and it's lifting off all the extra dirt. I have a tendency of using a lot of edge control because, like I stated before, I have wildebeest edges. But so I tend to get a lot of buildup where, you know, like around the front perimeter of my hair. I was able to like take it all away within just one wash, and I feel like my hair was like super clean. So that is a plus for me. I definitely will be rebuying that part. For the actual conditioner, I love the conditioner. It melts away. It melts away. Yeah, it completely melts away all my knots. Like, it was crazy because I do get a lot of knots and fairy knots and tangles and stuff, and I try not to use a comb at all. I try to use my fingers when it comes to detangling my hair, and it gets snagged constantly. So I try to take my time and break my hair into sections. When using a conditioner, I completely, like, you felt the curls or you felt the knots loosening up, and then I decided to go ahead and add the deep conditioner on there, and oh my goodness, it was just like, it just gone. Like, I never had a nap ever in my hair. That deep conditioner itself won the Oscar, and it was just, I just would like to thank my mom. This stuff was great. Like I said, it was melting all the curls away left and right, and I was able to easily finger detangle my hair and break it into sections. And then I left it on for about, I want to say 10 minutes because, you know, had to finish cleaning my body and shaving my legs. And then after that, I just rinsed it out within the sections. So now I'm going to show you guys a couple of footage. Sorry, I did have company in the background. It was my little sister / cousin. Dad, you okay? Yeah. Okay, just checking. But yeah, sorry, I had company in the background. It was my cousin / god sister chillaxing because she ain't have school today. So I was like, make an appearance, baby, make an appearance. Anyway, so after I decided to do the deep conditioning, I broke my hair into 4 sections, and I rinsed it out from there. For me, it's just a lot easier to break my hair down. Go ahead and use my homemade whipped shea butter. Looks just like this. I will have either the recipe down below, or I will have the video link of me making this like a year or 2 ago down there. This stuff is a lifesaver. It has so many different essential oils in it that are beneficial to your hair and your scalp. You can also use that on your skin, and I loved it completely, so I had to make it again over and over and over because we go through that like it's nobody's business in this house. So I first put the moisturizer on my hair, and then I put the jelly, which was a big mistake, but I'll talk about that later. So this jelly is super gelatin, and as you see, it's completely, like, the jar is almost empty, but that's because my brother has been using it on his nappy curls. That's what I like to call them, because they just like little coils. Have you guys been seeing the guys and their style here lately? It's like they like to use a sponge and just, that's what it sounds like when they're sponging their hair, and it just coils up. I guess if I can walk around looking like this, he can walk around looking like that. Jesus, I wish he'd just get his life together and figure it out. I don't know. But yeah, so he's been using it on his hair left and right. So I am actually out of that. I only have a little bit left, and thank God I had enough just for this video. Now, where I say I made a mistake was because I put the moisturizer on first and then I put the jelly on. I should have put the jelly on first to, you know, get my curls to pop. And then I should have put the moisturizer on after, because it just seals in the jelly and it seals in all the moisture and all the water. Why I say this is also a mistake is because my hair is super crunchy. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but hopefully you guys can hear it. Let's see. I don't know. You guys may not have been able to hear that. Focus. You guys may or may not have been able to hear that, but it is super crunchy and kind of hard in the back, which I really wasn't a fan of. Maybe if I just use this for a wash and go, maybe I'll have a different opinion upon it, because I'll be rocking my natural curls. However, I decided to then break my hair down into sections, and I use my favorite handy dandy mixer rounds. My favorite. Like, I use these all the time. That is like my go-to hairstyle. And then I send me the dryer and be like, bam, let's bounce. And I just get fluffy big hair, just like that. And then on top of that, after I got done styling my hair, and I said, you know, like I said, underneath the dryer, this is what my hair came to look like. See, I got some glitter in there. I have so much glitter in my room. I did not allow my flexi rod set to dry completely because I was, why is my camera out of focus? Focus on me. On me. Thanks. Because I was running late for work and I was trying to eat at the same time and be underneath the hair dryer. So my hair was slightly damp, and then I went outside in the cold, and it was just an epic fail, to say the least. So yeah, the back of it is stretched, but it's still slightly my natural curl, and then up here it's doing whatever it's doing. I don't know. But going back to the review, I would say I would definitely rebuy this line again. An exception, I probably would not buy the jelly again. Like I said, I'm going to try it again with my natural curls with just a wash and go to see if maybe that turns out differently. But as of now, personally speaking, I could live without it. If I had to choose one product that I will buy out of the entire line, because it was pretty expensive, I would probably just buy the deep conditioner. That stuff, like I said, is amazing. I would just probably stick to using, my African black soap shampoo, and then using the deep conditioner on that, and it'll be like, oh, crowns of curls, crown of curls. So the last product that I actually bought was the Style Refreshener Milk, and this I have not had a chance to use. Hopefully before I get done editing this video, I have a chance of having to refreshen my hair, and I'll, you know, insert a clip somewhere. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know, but we'll see how that works out. But yeah, besides that, I love the line. The time I bought it, it was buy two get two free. I got it for Ulta, and like I said before, it is a little pricey depending on what your price range is or what you're looking for in a product. For me, if it's a good product, I'm willing to spend the money on it. But for some of you guys, $20 can be a lot of money. $25, $30 for one product can be a lot of money. So thank God I was able to get these for the buy one get one, buy two get two free. There were so many sales going on today. I was losing my mind. I don't know, but definitely check it out on the website, or you can go into your local Ulta Beauty and pick it up. Honestly speaking, when I looked online, I was not able to find it, because when I was trying to figure out which product was like the die-hard one out of the entire collection to get, because, you know, I want to figure out, you know, when you're in a store, you see the product, but it doesn't explain to you, like, what is it good for, should you get it, blah blah blah. So I went to look online and read the descriptions. You absolutely cannot find that particular collection. There's so many other lines that they have within the brand, but that one I could not find. So I would recommend going into your local Ulta and just checking it out. and ask a couple questions for your local hair salons that are there, and that's about it. Yeah, I don't know, I like the products, I do, but if I had to choose, I would definitely do the deep treatment conditioner because it was my favorite. But it is time for me to go. I have to do so much today. I have to go to the doctor's. I have to go to the gym because I ain't seen that place in like, we ain't even gonna talk about it. I gotta go grocery shopping. I have to also cook dinner, and then I have to edit videos, and then after that I have to call my friends, and I have to text, and I have to watch YouTube. So much to do. So little time. Guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and thumbs up if you liked it. And if you guys have any suggestions or any other products that you want me to try out and spend my money on, because you know I'm willing to do that. Not really, I'll just ask my mom to get it. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments down below. Also, like I said, in the description bar down below will also be the recipes for my whipped shea butter and also for my black soap. Hopefully I'll also have a video up soon. But until next time, you guys, bye.